All right. Very good. Aloha. Aloha, everybody. Welcome to Kūpuna Power number 5, the 5th Kūpuna Power. And we certainly appreciate you being with all of us. You can take a seat, take it wherever you want. It's a part of our Kūpuna Power today. We want to welcome you folks all. We know that you're walking around the booth, so please continue walking, continue learning, continue educating yourself. And when you do have a chance, come and sit down and join us over here for our program on the stage. I'm Senator Brickwood Galataria, and we express to you the grandest of mahalos and appreciate all of the special friends that have come to join us here today. One piece of housekeeping, though, as I mentioned earlier, we have a car that is in the stall of one of our representatives. And so it is license plate number RWX274. I think it's a Cadillac. And with the type of salaries we make over here, it's not our cars. Okay, so RWX274, if you could please move the car, okay? Mahalo and ula, thank you so much. So today, everybody, how's about a nice big aloha? Aloha, one more time, aloha. Hey, listen, do me a favor and turn to somebody you don't know and tell them aloha. Somebody you don't know, go ahead. Is somebody, there you go. Okay, ask them for 20 bucks. Let's see how close we got. Come on. Today we enter our 48th day of the legislative session. It's a 60-day session, and here at Kūpuna Power, for the generations, we'll briefly revisit topics like Medicaid, Medicare, avoiding identity theft, long-term care. Our Kūpuna Power tables will have info that you'll need. As a matter of fact, for those of you walking around to the tables, continue walking around because one of our Kūpuna Power tables has a little card. Tommy, am I correct when I say they have a card, a green card that you can come to the side table over here, our Kūpuna Power table, and exchange it for a Kūpuna Power bag. Okay, we have several hundreds of these. So for those of you folks who've come down, go to each table, and one of them will present you with a Kūpuna Power bag that you can redeem, a Kūpuna Power card, rather, that you can redeem for this beautiful bag. This is the one, can you see me now bag? Okay. So today we're going to educate ourselves. We're going to exercise a little bit. We're going to entertain ourselves a little bit. Today we have some great performers. Danny Kaleikini is here. Everybody, Kaniela is here. We have Marlene Sai over there, Marlene. We have Frank De Lima, Frankie's around here someplace. Frank De Lima. And we have Nina Kealiiwahamana. There's Nina. Whoo, boy, star power. Star power today. So, and of course, the Kūpuna Power Philharmonic Orchestra. How's about a nice hand for the band? Right on. What we like to do now is to begin our Kūpuna Power Day the way we do each and every time out. And we do that by asking many of us to do what we do each day, and that is to thank the Great One above. If you so choose, we'd like to ask our Kahu, David Kaupu, to come and give us our pule for the morning. Okay? Kahu?
Ai, aloha kakahia kakako no a pau. Nui ka mahalo i o ko mai manei no ke I wahi laa no ko mako po e Hawaii at this play. And we have come, of course, to empower our kupuna as well as ourselves to make that empowerment of them and with them. Yeah. And we begin now with prayer, so will you please join me together in that spirit. E puli kako. E kia kua manalo he nui no kia loha no oe no ko mako po e o Hawaii nei. Aka I kia kua ua koko mai no na po e o Hawaii ma nei no no ke wahi laa no ko mako state capital of Hawaii. And we have come here, O Lord, together, Ohana style, to do several things, all for the benefit of our Kūpuna people, because they not only provide us with the foundations, the sense of their puna-ness for us, but they are indeed worth that putting our time together to do that for them. And Lord, we ask now your blessings upon we who have come here to make this empowerment for our Honorable Governor Ige, who will soon make the proclamation, and for the leadership of this program, for Senator Galutaria, for the people of our state of Hawaii, and for our entertainment people doing their honoring of our kupuna with their meles and their haʻiʻōlelos. And so we lift up unto you, O Lord, this prayer and ask for your gracious hand of aloha for your blessings upon us. E no ko mākou pule ana e kia ko, ke hapai no mākou i a oe, no ke i kakaiaka, ke i ka haku o oe no ke a kua manaloa. Amene. Mahalo.
Thank you, Kaukaupu. It's the first time I've heard the word kūpuna-ness. I think we got a new one, kūpuna-ness. So now, if you would, everybody, let us rise to receive our colors, okay, with the McKinley High School Color Guard. Color Guard, please post the colors. Community Leader Dr. Miang Thien of the Pacific Gateway Center will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. We'll then be joined by Danny and Frank in singing the Star Spangled Banner, to be followed by Hawaii Pono'i, sung by Marlene Sai and Nina Kealiiwahamana. Dr. Thien.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hawaii Pono'i.
Star Spangled Banner, Danny.
Kalamaya'o.
Kūpuna Power.
Kūpuna Power.
Senior moment.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hawaii Pono'i, nana I komoi, kalani ali'i Kealiiwahamana. Makualani e Kamehameha.
guard, retire the colors. Thank you very much, everyone. Please be seated. We'd like to take this opportunity to welcome to the stage the leader of our Hawaii. He's a great man who spent many years in the state senate, and now he has been our governor for several years, and we'd like to thank him for joining us here today with a special proclamation. Governor David Ige.
Aloha. Thank you so much for including me in the Kūpuna Power Day activities. You know, we do know that Hawaii is a special place, and it really is because of our people, place, and culture. And we are what we are today because of those who came before us and really give us everything that we have that is so meaningful to each and every one of us. You know, Kūpuna Power Day is really about how we can share the many resources that we work to make available to our residents. We do know that we have many in our community who is getting older, like myself and many others. And, you know, that wasn't a senior moment for Danny. It's just that he is so able to sing so many different songs that he's versatile, flexible. But, you know, I'm so proud of all of us because the state of Hawaii is the healthiest state in the nation. You know, people in Hawaii live longer than any other place in the United States. And that really is because of those who came before us and those who will continue to keep the traditions going. So on behalf of Lieutenant Governor Shan Tsutsui and myself, it really is an honor and privilege to proclaim April 13th as Kūpuna Power Day. Just really to, thank you, recognize all of the Kūpuna in our community who really make Hawaii a special place. And it really is about being able to help them age gracefully in our community, as well as encouraging many to think of creative ways that we can provide them service. So I will present this proclamation to Brickwood. I just wanted to publicly thank Brickwood and the state legislature. They have been terrific partners to help us. We know that there are so many needs in our community to help our Kūpuna, and they have really stepped to the plate, allowed us to expand critical programs and services to Kūpuna that allows them to age at home and in many other institutions and opportunities that is so important to our community. So mahalo.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you, David. Mahalo so much. We're going to do a few things here. Is Marianne here? Marlene? Oh, she is? Okay, right on. We're going to do a few things, okay? We're going to educate ourselves with the many tables that we have. We're going to be entertained by some fabulous performers, and we're also going to exercise a little bit. We're just going to stretch, though. We're not bringing in any oxygen, okay? We're just going to stretch a little bit. So to do that, right down here, there is a brand new Kūpuna Center called Kūpuna Makamai Center. It's the old pump station at the bottom of South Street that's been rededicated for Kūpuna Care and for a Kūpuna Resource Center. So, as part of the Kūpuna programming there at Kūpuna Makamai, we have our very own Marianne Uehara, who is a part of the La Kūpuna Makamai Center Walk Club. And she's going to come to lead us in some exercise, not too much. You're not heavy breathing today. Okay? Come, Marianne. Come, let's lead us in some Kūpuna exercise. Okay? You need a microphone?
That's good, right there. Ready? I'm ready.
Yeah, go ahead, Jen.
So good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. So my name is Mariane, and I'm excited to share with you very easy, quick, fun exercises. Okay, so you do your own pace. If you feel good, you keep doing. If you feel that if you need to stop and take it easy, you do that. So, okay? So let's sit nice and tall in your chair. And let's close our eyes, and we're gonna inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Nice. Open your eyes. Now we're gonna start rotating our legs. Nice and slow. Start with small circles, and then little by little you go a little bit bigger circles. Nice. Okay, one more time to the left. And now change direction. Other side. Let your head be heavy. Good. Let's do 2 more circles here. 1 and 2. Good. Now be careful with the person next to you, but we're gonna try to fly like a bird. So bring your arms here and side, and here and side, yeah. And then you can bring the arms forward. Oh, diagonal is a good idea like that. Good. Okay, side. Try to bring even higher so you're flying really high. Nice. Good. And high. Okay, good. Shake it off. Okay, now we're gonna clap in front of us. Bring here and clap. Let's do 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Shake it off. Now we're gonna do the same, but we're gonna do up. So we work our shoulders. Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3. Try to reach high. And 5. Good. Shake it out. Now maybe work your arms. You can like massage a little bit. Yeah, massage your own arms. Nice. Okay. Now let's move your shoulder 1 at a time. So bring your shoulders close as you can to your ear and all the way back. Big circles with your shoulder. Nice. Good. Feels good. Now let's bring both shoulders together. Up. Both shoulders together. 2 more times. All the way up. All the way back. All the way up. All the way back. Good. Now we're gonna put our hands just touching our ears, and we're gonna become sunflowers. Oh, I need to go this side. So we're gonna go low. We can start really small and look up to the sun and down. Look up to the sun. If you can go a little bit lower, you go. If not, you can stay there. And up. Okay, now the side to the side. So we're gonna look to the side. And to the side. One more time inside. Look down. And to the side. Look down. To the side. Good. Shake it out. Okay. Now we're gonna work our hands. Okay? So the first one is like, it's like you wanna try to splash water the person in front of you. And I'm gonna splash water everywhere. You're gonna splash water in the person next to you. And high. Splash, 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 splash. Good. Go all over. Like it's trying to splash everyone here and there, everywhere. Good. Nice. Splashing water. Good, good, good. Okay. Now we're gonna do like cat paw. So like your cat, and you scratch, scratch, scratch. Your kitty scratch. So you really work your fingers like this. Yes. We feel like we're playing, but we're also working our fingers. Scratch and reach and reach and reach and reach. Good. Okay. Shake it. Now we're gonna play a piano. We're gonna do like this. And we're gonna play the piano. And play the piano. And play the piano. Yes, we're gonna play. That's how I play the piano. Very good. Very good. Okay, shake it out. Okay. Now let's inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more time. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Reach the sky. Reach, 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 reach. Palms together. Bring close your chest. Thank you for participating.
Very, very good.
We'll be back.
Yeah, she'll be back in a little while to unstretch us. Okay? Thank you very much, Marianne, from the Nakupuna Makamai Walk Club. We have several things to share with you today. I want you to know that there is a long-term care ombudsman who serves us. He's got a lot on his plate. There's a great bill that we're trying to advance that will provide John McDermott with more great help with his care as a long-term care ombudsman. But he works out of the Executive Office on Aging, and we would invite you to give him a call when you do have a chance in case you need someone to speak on your behalf. Call John McDermott, our state long-term care ombudsman. Once again, for those of you folks visiting the Kūpuna Power tables, when you're done, make sure you grab a green card that you can redeem for your Kūpuna bag, your bright orange Kūpuna bag. Okay? Right down here, stage side on the stage right. Right now, we'd like to call up our very first performer. She has been born into music as the daughter of the great Vicky E.E. Rodriguez. With some training primarily with her family, she soon moved into public performance, joining the highly popular Hawaii Calls program. If you're Kūpuna, you know the Hawaii Calls program. After this, she went to the Royal Hawaiian Hotel during the prime era of popular Hawaiian tourism as one of the leading ladies of Hawaiian song. Nina also did several albums with Jack DeMello, one of the major movers in Hawaiian recording. She's toured extensively, performing as a mezzo-soprano with various symphonies. She's received Lifetime Achievement Awards. I could go on and on and on. It's got about half your performance. But we want to get her upstairs here to the stage. Please welcome a true Hawaiian musical diva, Nina Kealiiwahamana.
Aloha. Always wonderful to be here. Thank you, Marlene, for inviting us. All my life for your hand has a special meaning. It's a sweet made with loving care. From mountains kissing the shore, 'neath the range of heaven, I have brought this my love for you. Fashioned by the just for you, my lovely one. Oh, my life for your hand is the crown of glory. It's the sweetest story of my love for you. Fashioned by the sun, beauty, just for you, my lovely one. Oh, my life for your hand is the crown of glory. It's the sweetest story of my love for you. Thank you. Beautiful guys. Thank you so much. Okay. Now the thank you. Hello, everybody.
Hey, gents, I don't know about you. I'd like to hear one more song. Yeah? Nina, come sing one more song for us. Please? Yeah, you pick up. You pick up. We rarely see Nina singing, so we just as well keep her up here for one more song, if she doesn't mind. Okay? Terrific. Yeah, okay.
It's fun being a kūpuna, right? We love it. If there are any hula dancers in the house who'd like to join me, please, a name. Come here. e Kaleikini. Good morning to Isn't she beautiful? Thank you. Thank you, Brickwood. Mahalo.
Mahalo, Nina. Beautiful. What a golden moment here at the Rotunda, Kūpuna Power. Nina Kealiiwahamana. And that's a hula moment too. So mahalo and nui loa. Thank you so much. Okay, time for some education, okay? No matter what, we want to leave here knowing more than we came with. And so one of the aims for Kūpuna Power is to empower ourselves so that we know what's available and we know what to avoid as Kūpuna as well. So we'd like to call up a dear friend who works with the Deputy Prosecutor, City and County of Hawaii, and of Honolulu rather, and he's been with us for the past 3 Kūpuna Powers. So a nice hand please for Mr. Scott Spalina. Scott, who's going to be talking about avoiding identity theft and beware of scams. Okay? Hey buddy, good to see you. Yeah.
Aloha! Okay. Now, Brickwood had it wrong, and I'm not going to educate you. I'm going to test you, okay? So I've been coming here the past several years talking about elder abuse. Now the lessons are over. We're going to have a pop quiz, okay? So here we go. Question number 1. If you get a call saying that you won the lottery, but you have to pay taxes first, yes or no? Do you send them money? Okay, that one you got. Okay, there's a trickier one though. If you get a call saying your child was arrested and getting beat up in jail, and you have to send money immediately, do you send them money? Okay, guys, kind of pretty akamai here. Okay. If you get a call from the IRS saying that your child is going to be arrested because they owe money to the IRS, and you have to send them money immediately, do you send them money? Okay, 3 for 3. Don't get all big head now. Okay. You get a call from the bank saying that there's fraudulent use on your account and they need your personal information. Do you give them your personal information over the phone? Okay, I'm gonna make them harder now. Okay. Someone knocks on your door, okay, and said, oh, your roof looks like it's about to collapse, but I can fix them real cheap for cash only. You give me the money now, come back tomorrow, and I'll fix the roof for you. Do you give them the money? Okay, here we go. Here's a hard one here. Let's say that you're lonely and you go online. You go to like one of those Match.coms or whatever. You're looking for love online. You're looking for your soulmate, okay? And someone contacts you saying, oh, you look so pretty. I think I love you. I want to meet you. Can you send me money for one plane ticket so I can hook up with you? Do you send them money? Okay, okay. Let's say you're driving your car, okay? You're driving your car, you're stuck in traffic. Someone pulls up next to you and said, oh, guess what? I saw sparks coming from your muffler. But don't worry, I can fix them for you cheap. Do you give them money to fix the sparky muffler? Hey, these are cases actually going on in Hawaii, so you have to be careful here. Okay, here's a tough one. Do you leave mail in your mailbox overnight? Here's another one. Do you send a check by putting it in your mailbox for the postman to pick up later on? Here's what's going on in Hawaii. A lot of people are stealing mail from your mailboxes. A lot of people don't like to go to the box and put them in or go to the post office. So what they do, they put their mail, sign a check, raise the little red flag, and wait for the postman to pick them up. Do not do that. Okay, so now I'm going to tell Mr. Brickwood that you guys got 100% on the test. Thank you very much, and be careful, okay?
Thanks, Scott. You did it again, man. Thank you, Scott. Another home run for us. Scott's going to be back with us. He'll go wherever we go. That's Kūpuna Power. Mahalo nui loa. Okay, we got more music, and this guy, I want to recognize before we ask Danny to come up, various legislators who are here to help support Kūpuna Power. I did see Senator Rhodes, Carl Rhodes, Senator Inouye, Lorraine Inouye, Representative Kaniala Ing. Oh, there's Senator Rhodes. Aloha. Thank you for joining us here today. Also, other fine performers. I thought I saw Augie T, right over there. Aloha, Augie. Augie works up at the Lieutenant Governor's office. He's there to keep the Lieutenant Governor laughing all the time. We'd like to ask one of Hawaii's great performers to come and join us here on stage. Danny Kaleikini has an illustrious career that spans 5 decades. Can you repeat after me? Aloha! Yeah, close enough. He's performed for English royalty, for presidents of the United States. He's from Papakolea. That's Hawaiian royalty right there. Danny's become a legend in the Hawaiian entertainment field. For well over 40 years, he's received the Aloha Order of Merit for his lifetime achievements from the governor. And he is the only other person to receive that besides Senator Daniel Akaka, who has an award that we'll be giving away momentarily. So please welcome, if you will, one of Hawaii's greatest entertainers, Mr. Danny Kaleikini.
E ana ai, aloha kākou apau, aloha kakahi aka na ohana ke ia e mai mai kumamai ana te tō hopo mai tai a oe. Aloha! The breath of life we share with one another. So everybody, can you get your hands together? A big aloha to Akua for bringing us all together. But most important, kanaka pila himeni na mele o Hawaii. Come on, guys. Let's hear it. O makala hopua uma hie o kaleo amakaeha no kamakaeha nale nalia wahine ana wahine. Come on, gang, here we go. Himini, Hawaiian style. Ihoi, Keleli, Ulani, lehua me ala ei mai ana ahaya ilaila. Everybody, here we go. Oh, no koyu mahi kule ihiki ahi o ke krania lamanu inaho la okea oe inaho la okea aloha. Ma ke ala e leo Yesu I Hawaii hatuai me ke kanaka o pio hano hano taulana I ta mai mai e mai o pio tuhatu mai tai e aho I taua e hana tuai Aloha e ke ola. Here we go, gang. Hawaiian style. Let me walk through paradise with you, Lord. Take my hand, lead me there. All my earthly treasures I gladly give. Just show me how to love, how to share. Honey no opio, is you hatu, my tai. They are all tau, now to I. Ai ke o himini kako na hana oia e habe vivo I ko vai vai hulia ai mai ia u ilo ai ke o ia hawe habe vivo I ko vai vai Aloha! Here we go, gang. Everybody, here we go now. O kaleo, o kamanu. Hey, ho iwai. Hey, pihili. O kaleo, o kamanu. Hey, ho iwai. Hey, pihili. Here we go, gang. Nana kuleya, eh ho imai, here at the boa isere, teki no kaine kono. Nana kuleya, eh ho imai, take it away, gang. Here we go. Come on, people, get your hands together. The best Hawaiian group in Hawaii. Frequent Galatarian. Ohana. Kani kono ao nanu kuea e ho I mai hita moa e hua ni sere iku kani kono ao nanu kuea e ho I mai e kime ao ya e ho I mai ao ya o ya o
Danny Kaleikini. Wow. Yeah, Kaniela does it again, boy. Woo, boy. Just turns this rotunda into an intimate setting. Unbelievable. Another nice hand, please, for Danny Kaleikini. You know, there's another Danny that we're gonna recognize at this particular point. So Martha, hold on a little while, okay? Hold on, okay? The Senator Daniel Kahikina Akaka. Did Uncle Danny make it today? He didn't make it today. He's not feeling. He's coming. So we want to wait. Oh, like right on cue. Right on cue, Uncle Danny. Unbelievable. Okay, okay, good, good. And there's Senator Inouye. Not the Daniel, but the Lorraine. And Senator Akaka. Right on, very good. Okay, we can do this then. It's a special day because the U.S. Senator Daniel Kahikina Akaka is here to present his special award, recognizing caring individuals and organizations that empower seniors to age with purpose and dignity. Uncle Danny, as many of us refer to him, served in the U.S. Capitol for 3 decades, plus working in the educational system here in Hawaii. He spanned 5 presidents during his particular tenure as our representative and senator up in Washington. He's had meetings with China leaders like Deng Xiaoping. There you go. Fidel Castro, some people. President Musharraf of Pakistan, and many more. We know of his good works up there, mild-mannered. Well, today we're going to be giving away his award. This is called the Kahikina Award, right here, next to me on the podium. It is to showcase the good works of Kūpuna in our community and those who serve Kūpuna. And so if he can come and make it to the stage. Is it okay? You want me to keep talking a little bit? I can do that. I can do that. I think that what's important is that we recognize him as our aloha statesman, Senator Daniel Akaka. And Uncle Danny, you want to stay down there? Maybe stay down there. Is it okay? And I'll ask the other Kaniela to come and assist as well. Yeah. We can come over here and then he can say a couple of, give us a couple of thoughts before we give away our special Kahikina Award. A nice hand, everybody, for our Aloha statesman, Senator Daniel Akaka. Uncle Danny, can you say a few words, please? Just say a couple of words. Say aloha to everybody. Hold on, Uncle Danny. Okay, James, you want to bring it up? Okay.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Oh, it's so good to see you folks at this Kūpuna celebration. You know, our population of seniors are growing fast. And so programs like this and whatever programs you can get acquainted with will make a huge difference in your life as well as the life of the community. And then you take people like Nina and Kaniela and their talents that are still beautiful in this time. And it's good for the culture of Hawaii, good for our young people as they continue to live until they're seniors. But it's so important that we spend time trying to help the seniors live as long as they can and to continue to give back to the community as they've done in the past, and to add their talents and their skills, you know, to whatever needs to be done to make Hawaii a better place. So I want to congratulate all those who have had a part in putting this together, and to see the interest that is here, because I think all of you know that we cannot live lives alone by ourselves. We need partnership. We need others. And this is one way of doing it. And it's always good to continue to give service to other people and make Hawaii a better place to live. So we thank God for these opportunities that we have, and thank Senator Galataria.
Thanks for not calling me Buzzy.
You know, for his efforts in this and all those who are participating. So thank God. God bless you. God bless America. God bless Hawaii. Aloha.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Uncle Danny. Thank you. Hold on right there. Stay right there. Okay? Our first kahikina. Now, Danny Kaleikini is holding the Kahikina Award. It's named after Senator Akaka, Kahikina, which is his Hawaiian middle name. And that's where the sun rises each day. Our first kahikina recipient, we have two today. The first recipient is the recipient of the Individual Accomplishment Award. And she proudly embraces her Kūpuna-ness, as we heard that referred to today. And we know and love her, Carol Kai. Carol? Where's Carol? Carol Kai Onoye. Let me tell you a little bit about Carol as she comes up. She was born in Honolulu. Carol Shimizu. She graduated from McKinley High School, the black and the gold. Earned a Bachelor's of Arts in Music and Music Performance from the University of Hawaii, Manoa. As a professional entertainer, she traveled to Reno, Tahoe, Las Vegas, throughout Asia, and has acting credits in 5-0, Magnum P.I. She also organized, remember, the Carol Kai bed race, later to be known as the Honolulu International Bed Race. It benefited the Variety School for many years, children with special needs, and thank you to her. I have a child with special needs. In 1985, she, along with cardiologist Jack Scaff, organized a road race between Aloha Tower and Aloha Stadium. And what is it called? The Great Aloha run. It attracts thousands and thousands of runners each year, and it's for great charities. She produced, and you saw him a little bit earlier with Mike McCartney, Hawaii Stars. And it's been popular ever since with my good former radio partner, Kimo Kahoano. She's married to Eddie Onoe and shares their aloha with the community philanthropically in so many different ways. And she is here to be the recipient of our Kahikina Award. So a nice hand, please, for Carol Kai Onoe. Carol? Okay. Jill, you got their picture? Well, okay. Carol, why don't you come up and say a few words? Oh, no, stay down there, say a few words.
This young man here, I love him to death because thank you so much for this award, but I just have to say something about him. When he first got into Congress, we went to Washington, D.C., all excited. Oh, Washington, D.C., how big. Oh, not like Hawaii, yeah, but big. We went to see him, and you know what? He was so gracious. He didn't even know us, but he said, come, we'll go eat. He took us to, he was so gracious, but he did that for everybody who used to come and visit him. And this is the kind of person representing Congress from Hawaii that we need. And so can you give him another nice round of applause? I love this man, and he represents all that is good about Hawaii. And he's a kūpuna just like me. And this gentleman here, he does everything for everybody, for any time, any place. And I call him the man who is all about town, because anytime somebody asks him, can be one bar mitzvah, he goes, oh, sure, what time? You gonna feed me? Yeah, okay, I come. So thank you, Danny. But Marlene, I want to thank Marlene because I've known her ever since our old golfing days. But you don't golf anymore, yeah? Oh, you play at it. But we used to fight on the golf course. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you for this award because it's not for me. It's for all of you because we have such wonderful kupuna in Hawaii that we all have to strive, those of us who receive awards like this have to strive to catch up with you guys. So I want to thank you. And I just want you to know that anybody 65 and over, starting from June to September, we have free computer classes at the Great Aloha Run. So come because we would love to have you. And we even give you snacks. Thank you.
Thank you, Carol. Carol Kai. Carol is really something. You know, you ask her to speak for a minute, and she always speaks for 3. Thank you, Carol. Thank you so much. We want to recognize a couple of other colleagues in the audience. Senator Donna Kim. Hello, no, Senator Kim. Thank you so much for joining us here again at Kūpuna Power. Senator Inoue, we introduced her, acknowledged her last time. Aloha no from Hilo, Hawaii. And Kauai is in the house, our Senate President, Ron Kouchi. Senator Kouchi, aloha. Thank you for dropping by today. Very, very good. We have our second Kahikina Award. Danny, you got to grab the award back from Carol. Good luck. Receiving the Kahikina Award for an organization that empowers seniors to age with purpose and dignity is AARP Hawaii. We thank them for their incredible commitment to our kupuna. A little background about AARP. Formerly the American Association of Retired Persons. It was organized in 1958. It serves 38 million members nationwide, and in Hawaii, thousands of members. And without a doubt, we want to acknowledge them as one of the most powerful voices here at the state legislatures for kupuna and in the state of Hawaii. And here to say aloha no and to receive it on behalf of AARP Hawaii is their state director, Barbara Kim Stanton. Thank you, Barbara. Aloha no. Thank you. We're gonna take some pictures and then Barbara can say a few words. A few. No. Only kidding. No, Barbara, we're gonna take pictures. We're gonna take pictures first. Yeah, take pictures with you and Marlene. And then let's bring Carol back into the picture. Okay, all of AARP. Okay, come on in. That's Barbara. Barbara's taking over already. No problem. It's all good. Oh, Senator Kim, come in a picture. Senator Rose, Senate President, would you come? Representative DeCoit, come in the picture, please. All of the legislators who are here, would you please come and join us for the picture, the AARP picture?
Senator Rhodes, Senate President, come up here, right in the center. This is for all of us. None of this is able to happen without the people. Anybody else? I see Senator Inouye. You know, Senator Rose and Senate President, you guys are tall. Come behind me. You see, just come behind me right here.
This is how Barbara operates here at the state capitol. As she walks into each office. Come over here, I want to talk to you.
I want you in the center. Come.
AARP has an incredible advocate in their state director, and we appreciate all of her commitment to the senior community.
Partners, volunteers, come up now. And some of you are at tables, you can't, but the rest of you, you're here. We're getting this because of everybody in front of you, everybody at the table, all of you. So this is for everybody, okay? So I just want to get a picture. Everybody, where's the angle? Oh,
This building is filled with angles. Come on.
I'll go down here. How's this? I go down.
Did Senator Akaka leave already?
Oh,
Oh, he's right here?
hey, somebody got to hold my
Okay.
elbow. I'm going to kill
Oh, he's sitting on a chair.
Hold me.
Smart move.
Okay. Thank you.
Everybody.
Nina. Okay.
Awesome.
Help me up. Oh. Come on.
Help out Barbara.
And then you got the thank you. We'll get this all out.
And we also have two certificates, one for Carol and one for Barbara to take with them. Certificates of recognition for you right there. Okay, on behalf of the State Senate.
I'll put this.
Another nice hand for Senator Akaka, everybody, for coming and gracing us. We will take the Kahikina Award, and it will always be housed at the Nakupuna Makamai Center down there at the old pump station, which is now a senior center for Kaka'ako. And Carol's name and AARP will be put on a plaque on this perpetual award. Okay? Very, very good. We've got a little ways to go. We got several more performances and one more Kūpuna Power 101 as we make our way through the morning. But at this particular point, I'd like to call one of the true icons of Hawaiian music. Another nice hand for Senator Akaka, Barbara, and Carol here at Kūpuna Power. Now we had a musical diva up earlier, and she's still sitting with us, Nina over there. One of her compatriots is also going to join us here. She is a big part of Kūpuna Power. She is the drive behind it each year, and she's also one of our icons of Hawaiian music. Marlene Sai has been one of Hawaii's great recording artists for many, many years. She's been at the Monarch Room. She's held court over there in the Monarch Room, Hilton Hawaiian Village, Halekulani Hotel. She has many recordings that have been, I think, recognized nationally as well as locally. She's an actress. She's also just an incredible friend and an incredible kupuna with power.
And she's here.
And she's right here waiting to come on.
Thank you.
The embodiment of Kūpuna Power, everybody. A nice hand, please, for Marlene Sai.
You asked me to explain how I feel when I'm without you. Like rainbows with no sky and eagles that can't fly. But how do I explain all the things I feel about you? There is no other way. I simply have to say with every sunrise, I love you, I love you, until the sunset. I love you, and every moment thereafter, until the morning dew. I love you, I love you, I love you, and time will come and go. Right here beside you, as earth is to a tree, as sand is to the sea. As time goes on, you know, you'll see how much I need you. For I will be with you until my life is through. With every sunrise, I love you, I love you, until the sunset. I love you, and every moment thereafter, until the morning dew. Aloha, Yahweh, I love you, aloha, aloha, Yahweh, I love you. Aloha, everyone. Aloha, Kūpuna Power. Mahalo nui. morning. How about that? Hello. Okay. No. No. I always wanted to do that. No. No. It's in fa. To our honorees this year, I'm really, really moved by all of you and all the work that you've done. Barbara, it's take my hat off to you. Fantastic. And then my buddy, Carol, and her Carol Kai, wonderful bed race, which is the Aloha Fun Race that she has incorporated, and all the great things that she's done. Where is she? There. Love you guys. There's a feeling deep in my heart, stabbing at me just like a dart. It's a feeling heavenly. I see memories out of the past, memories that always will last, of a place beside the sea. Waikiki, at night when the shadows are falling, I hear a rolling surf calling, calling and calling to me. Donna. Waikiki, it's for you that my heart is yearning. My thoughts are always returning out there to you beside the sea. Your tropic nights and your wonderful charm are ever in my memory. And I recall when I held in my arms an angel sweet, an heavenly Waikiki. My whole life is empty without you. I miss that magic about you, magic beside the sea. Your tropic nights and your wonderful charms are ever in my memory. And I recall when I held in my arms an angel sweet, a heavenly Waikiki. My whole life is empty without you. I miss that magic about you, magic beside the sea, magic of Thank you, Donna. Donna Mercado Kim. Thank you, guys. Yeehaw.
Marlene Sai. Oh my gosh. Stars coming out today. That's for sure.
Brickwood, I just want to invite everybody to come down to Nakapuna Makamai Center to see me, because that's where I'm at, seniors. And check us out, because we got wonderful programs going on. That's the old pump station in Kakako he was talking about.
You
We'll
remember
see you there.
the pump station at the bottom of South Street, right next to, I'm having a senior moment right now, you know? Right next to the Gold Bond building. Yeah, yeah. So you remember that. I mean, nobody knew what was happening with it for like 40, 50 years. And then recently, the Pacific Gateway Center took the lease, and Marlene went down and working with Dr. Miang and that good friends over there. We have our Kūpuna Makamai Center, which is Kaka'ako's new Kūpuna Resource Center. So Kaka'ako's got our own Kūpuna Resource Center. And Marlene's down there, watering the plants. That too. Okay, now, I know it's a lengthy morning, but we got to keep it going. And for those of you folks who haven't made it to the tables, please make your way around. As I was saying, we're giving Kūpuna Power bags away, but you got to make it to each table, and one table will give you a card, a green card, to be reimbursed here for a bag at the table with Tommy over there. Let's learn a little bit more about Medicaid, Medicare. Let's just review a little bit. Okay, are you covered? Number one. Are you covered with health insurance? Most of us are. But 2 words to remember, Medicaid, Medicare. I'm going to ask a dear friend to come up and talk to us about it, to briefly give us an overview of the 2 programs. How about a nice hand for my friend and everybody's friend, Martha Gloppin. Martha, come. Nice hand, please, for Martha. Okay? Medicaid, Medicare, what a skill set.
Aloha, everyone. How do I follow that with a talk about Medicare and Medicaid? Well, first I want to say that what we're going to do today is just have a little quiz, actually a little test and maybe a prize. But first I just want to say we are surrounded by royalty. Does everybody agree? This is royalty. I mean, we should be standing up and applauding, and we should have more of our friends here, but I am so blessed. For over 30 years, you know, I remember the Carol Kai bed races, and, you know, I listened to Frank DeLima's comedy, and Danny Kaleikini, and Marlene Sai, all the singers. I'm sorry if I left somebody out, but what a wonderful place that we live, that we have this kind of royalty among us. And what did Marlene remind us of? It's about I love you. Now, I do a radio show every week called The Medicare Moment with Martha, and people do want to hear about Medicare and Medicaid, but usually what I hear is how disappointed they are, how frustrated they are, and it seems like they're not too excited about turning 65. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Do people like to turn 65? Not too much. But what do we see here on the stage? I bet you, I would guess, that everybody on this stage has something in common. They're probably either turning 65 or they're already there. And look how wonderful they performed today. Can I have a round of applause for these Medicare people? People are so afraid of their Medicare, and look at how they performed. And then you have AARP working to protect your rights and your benefits. So that's a wonderful thing. And we see all of the insurance companies represented today also helping. So anyway, I think that the spirit should be one of love, and you should love that you're turning 65. You should love Medicare because it's a very, very valuable benefit. The first thing I want to say about Medicare is you qualify due to age or disability. Age is 65, and Medicare has 2 parts, a part that pays for hospital, a part that pays for doctor visits, and then you can choose one of the plans offered by our local insurance companies to get your care. Medicaid is to help people whose incomes are low. So Medicare, a person can have Medicare and Medicaid, but they're 2 very distinct programs. So rather than bore you with more information about that, I hope everybody has, does everybody have a flyer? And I want you to look at the flyer, and I want to know how many of you recognize any of the images shown. How many people recognize any of the images? There's a Stratego game, a board game from 1946, which was about military strategy. Does anybody recognize the television set? Analog TV set? And what's on the TV set? Snow. Does anybody remember snow? I do too. Okay, anybody remember film? needing to put film in a camera and be careful that you didn't overexpose it before you even used it? Now I want you to think about some of the people that you have to talk to about Medicare when you go in. Do they know about some of these items, some of these images? Not so much. So when there's a communication issue, when you feel like they're just not following you, this is what you need to remember. Now, how many people remember a hair bonnet dryer? A dryer that you put the bonnet on and you sat for 2 hours for your hair to dry? Okay, what about the 5 and dime? How many people here shopped at Woolworths? Come on, I see more of you. You shopped at Woolworths, come on. But think about it, look at the people around us. A lot of them aren't raising their hands. That's why when it comes to Medicare and Medicaid, you need to be able to be comfortable asking them questions because they don't know a lot of the things we know. What about a game of Jack and a ball? All right, okay, this is a big one. Who remembers Jiffy Pop popcorn? Yay, I had that little thing going on the stove, and now they do microwave. I don't think there's a Jiffy Pop popcorn out there anymore. What about the milkman? I mean, I remember the milkman. I remember how clean his clothes were. Anybody remember the milkman? Remember he wore white, and it was spotless, spotless. How many people in uniform is spotless? Only our military, okay? I miss the milkman too. I never got up at 5 in the morning, but the milk was always there. And that little cream on the top was the sweetest, you know? Oh, I love it. Okay, record player turntable. How many people use the record player? I was talking to my children who are in their 20s, and we were talking about a stylus, and they kept saying, what? Finally, we just gave up. We didn't try to explain. Okay, ice cube tray. Ice cube tray. Do you remember pulling back to get that ice out? Now, what do the kids do? They just put it up against the refrigerator and ice comes out. They don't know how hard you have to get that, pull that thing to make the ice come out if you wanted your nice cold beverage. And then we have our telephone, our landline. Where did that go? It's gone now. And then we have the cassettes. How many people had cassettes? And how many people had V8, whatever, I don't even remember what you call it now. Was it 8-track? Thank you. See, I got an 8-track over here. So I want you to turn it over, the page, okay? Now, how many people got all of them right? All of them right. Scott's got some packages for you. Scott, keep your hand up if you got all of them right, okay? Now, if you recognize 3 or more, you might be turning 65 or already there. So how many people are already there? Okay, most of you. So this is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for you to learn from all the experts and everyone here. You may be required to get Medicare insurance at 65, even if you're covered by an employer. So it's definitely time to learn how your Medicare works. And for those of you who know people who do have low incomes, you also need to explore about the Medicaid. I also want to just say, if John McDermott is here, I called him this week. He's the long-term care advocate. I called him. Wonderful, wonderful. He returned the call and he helped the family that I was attempting to help. There are so many people here as I look around that are here to help. So I want to thank you all for allowing me to follow all that wonderful Kūpuna Power, the music, the song, everything. Thank you for letting me follow that today. Thank you for letting me be here. I love you all. Aloha.
Thank you, Martha. Medicaid, Medicare. What about rabbit ears? You guys remember that? I saw one the other day. My grandfather used to tell me, okay, hold it right there. Stand right there and just hold it right there. Wow. And I held an album up to my grandson the other day. I said, this is what we call an album. This has music on it. No kidding, Papa, really? Yeah, really. Hey, we got more. Really, we got more. This friend of ours, well, I tell you what, before we get to Frank, Yeah, no, let's go to Frank, and then we'll de-stretch, and then we'll go home. Okay, since we stretched up, we can stretch down. So hold on, Marianne. Is Marianne still here with us? Yeah, hold on, okay? You're going to de-stretch us after Frank gets us all worked up. Frank de Lima is one of Hawaii's most popular and beloved comedians, and he'll be the first to tell you. He's a good friend. 30 years in the business, more than 30 years. Outrageous sense of spontaneity and humor. A nice hand, please, for Mr. Frank Kūpuna de Lima.
How's it, everybody? Aloha. My name is Frank de Lima. My full name is Frank Wilcox Napua Kekaulike de Lima Jr. How about another big hand for me, please? Thank you. You know, I always like to tell stories about what happens in my life. And part of my life is visiting the school kids. And the stories I tell are just fun. Like, for example, I went to this performance for Maui Charity Walk, and in the front was young kids, children. One boy says, "Oh yeah, I know that old man, he funny." I say, "Well, now I accept the fact I'm a senior citizen." I never heard me as an old man before. I went to this other elementary school, and the kindergartners are sitting up front, and I asked one little girl, I said, "Do you know what a comedian is?" And her face lit up, her eyes got big, expression came from her voice, and she said, "Yes, I have one as a pet." So they're still calling me a chameleon. And let's see, down Makaha Elementary, big Polynesian kid. He comes up to me and he says, "Frank de Lima, I'd like to tell you one joke. And you told us get permission first because some people don't think it's going to be funny." I said, "That's right. Always remember that." He says, "Cool. Can I tell you one?" I said, "Yeah." "Okay. What did Godzilla say after he ate Tonga?" I said, "What?" "I like to eat some more." And then we went to Waipahu Elementary. Filipino kid, 5th grader, straight A student, president of the student body, comes up to me and sings my Filipino Christmas song. And he says that everybody thinks it's bulay, but it's not, he says, because you get plenty real words in that song. And I said, "Yes." And he said, "Where you learn them from?" And I said, "Oh, my Filipino friends growing up." And he says, "But I didn't hear the word for squid." And I said, "Well, I never learned that one." He said, "I'll teach it to you. Puset, P-U-S-I-T. I said, "Well, thank you for teaching me that." And then he said, "Frank de Lima, what is this?" I said, "Well, I don't know." He said, I said, "Looks like a poussette swimming." And he said, "Yes." And then he said, "What is this?" I said, "Well, that one, I don't know." And he said, "A poussette." For those that didn't get it, poussette, a poussette.
Frank de Lima, everybody. Hello!
Okay. This atheist, which is someone that doesn't believe in God, was in the woods. And a bear came after him. And the atheist got so scared, he looked up to heaven and said, "Oh my God, help me. A bear is coming after me." And a voice from heaven came down and said, "Does that mean you want to be a Christian?" The atheist think a little bit. "No. Make the bear a Christian." The bear almost ready to attack, and a miracle happened. The bear's paws came together in prayer form. The bear looked up to heaven and said, "Bless this food which I'm about to eat." Da, 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 da.
Frank de Lima! All right, Frank. Hey, Marianne, come back. We're going to unstretch everybody, then we're going to sing Hawaii Aloha, and then we pow. Okay? Also want to recognize a good friend who started a wonderful magazine called Generations. Percy Ihara is here. I know that Percy is here. He's got the Generations radio show too. So Percy, thanks a lot. And right there, standing right next to the aqua, the beautiful piece of work in the middle is a good friend, Linda Coble. Linda Coble, say hello to everybody. Remember Linda? She was our news gal for so many years. Thank you for coming, Linda. Aloha, and Percy, thank you. Okay, we'll give you some background music too. Maybe a couple minutes.
Hello, hello. Hello again. So actually, Frank De Lima dancing was really good. I'm gonna ask him to teach me those movements. They're really fun. That's what I'm gonna do. So we worked the arms if you're here early, and now we're gonna do the legs, okay? So let's start sitting nice and tall. Inhale, exhale, and out. Bring knees, lift knees up and up on your toes. Nice. Let's do that. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now I'm gonna kick and kick. You can start really small, like just kicking low, and then you start going high and high and high and high. Good. Now we're gonna keep kicking, but go right and right, and left and left, and right and right, and left and left. Good. Check it out. Now we're gonna add a lift and kick. 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 Good. Check it out. Now we're gonna tap our toes. So tap. Tap. Tap your toes to the side. Good. And we're gonna add some hands. We're gonna do a sailor man hands like tap. Tap. Good. You guys look cute. Good. Nice, and go high. Bring your elbows really high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now be careful with the person next to you, but we're gonna dance a little tango. We're gonna do like side and side, side, side. Good. Let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you guys look really cute from here. I wish I was filming. Okay, shake it out the leg. Now we're gonna tap our ankles. Tap, 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 tap. Good. And now add your hand, reaching something in front of you. Here, go, reach. Nice. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Check it out. Now we're gonna do jump jacks in the chair. We're gonna start with short ones like small. Jump jacks. Oh, if you have a skirt, you can just do your hands. Yeah. Let's do 5, 4, 3. Good. So I'm the only one looking. Oh no, they're here. Okay, now we're gonna do high ones and high jump jacks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Now we're gonna work our coordination. We're gonna do open, open, close, close, clap, clap. Open, open, close, close, clap. Open, open, close, close, clap, clap. Little quicker. Open, open, close, close, clap, clap. Very good. Okay. Now we're gonna jog sitting down in the chair. So, march, 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 march. If you wanna come a little bit in the end of your chair, we're gonna do for 10 seconds really quick. Let's try to make some noise. Show your Kūpuna Power. Ready? And so easy. Let's do one more time. As quick as you can, moving your arms and legs. And nice. Slow. Good. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And give yourself a big hug. Thank you, everyone.
Right on. Nice hand for Marianne, everybody. Thank you so much. You can find her down at the Nakapuna Makamai Center, the Walk Club. Yeah? What days? Tuesdays at 9. Tuesday, 9:30 to 10:30, okay? Oh, Lani Kaiju sponsors the walk, so it's free for everybody. Just from here, you're going to walk to Waimanalo, head up the coast, Kahuku, and then you'll be back by 10:30. Thank you so much, Marianne. Okay? All right. Well, that about does it for us. Did we have a good time today or what? It was good, fun. Yeah, Kūpuna Power number 5. We want to, now we want to just recap a little bit while Marlene and Danny and Nina and Frank come back up. We're going to be singing Hawaii Aloha momentarily. But just let me revisit a couple of the principles for action for Kūpuna Power. It's about choice, everybody. It's about relationships. It's about the generations, contribution to community, dignity, and respect. That's what Kūpuna Power is all about. And it's also about empowering yourself with the education and information that you need to do the best that you can in our senior years. We want to say aloha no to a couple of other colleagues. Senator Kalani English from Hana on Maui. Aloha, Senator English, who's not quite Kūpuna yet. He's like junior senior. And definitely a senior over there, Senator Clarence Nishihara from Bill City. Thank you. And those, that white hair, that's what you call wisdom highlights. Wisdom highlights. Thank you guys for joining us. And to all of our elected officials. We also want to thank Dr. Miang and the Pacific Gateway Center, Wayne Higa, Governor Ige, thank you, McKinley High School, all of our different vendors here today. Janet Maduli, mahalo nui loa to Janet. How's about a nice hand for the Philharmonic Orchestra that's been just having a blast today.
Hey.
They're really good. We've never seen each other before.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, we want to thank Marlene, a nice hand for Marlene, Danny. Thank you to Nina, and thank you to Frank. And by the way, Ōlelo has been not only broadcasting, but they recorded this for a future airing on their airwaves. So be watching out for Kūpuna Power on Ōlelo. Okay? I think, and Kahu mahalo nui loa, Kahupu, and everybody who's been with us here today.
Franklin Atienza.
Tommy and your staff.
How are you, Franklin?
How about you, aloha?
Hey, can everybody stand up, and we're going to finish off our Kūpuna Power for this year. Mahalo so much for joining us, everybody.
Okay. Let us join hands. Come on. Na ohana ki ia mai mai ko mai na te atu hopo mai tare mahalo ka ko aloha ki a ko. Aloha kia toa.
all of our sponsors as well. Walgreens. Listen, LECET. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. Go and visit with the vendors. Thank you, Generations. Mahalo.